Yo, what up, though? Welcome to the Husband Show podcast. Hey, we're doing a collab thing today. And you know the Husband Show podcast, baby, where husbands band together and navigate this thing called marriage. But we are joined with two fire. We probably got two more coming platforms today. So I'm going to let them introduce themselves because I'm not taking nobody's shine. Brother John, please
What's
do the
good? This
honors.
is John with good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and we have great relations with my boy P. As you know, I was one of the prime members of THSP, the Husband Show podcast, and now we've got a little offshoot and still tapping in, giving good content, and still
Right
building with
on.
each other to make sure that we straight. And last but definitely not least, we got the lady.
Miss
Hello,
Donna.
hello, hello. What's up, everybody? I am Donna. I'm the creator of Real Life Relationship Growth. Real Life Relationship Growth is a platform built for building healthy relationships, whether it's husband and wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, mother, father, sister, brother, whatever it is. We are about building those healthy relationships, and we come under that umbrella that starts with the husband and the wife, that starts with the parents. So we're on every Thursday evening, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, Real Life Relationship Growth. Come check us out and
And,
join the
and I'm
discussion.
gonna tell y'all something. She is gonna be where she says she at. Look, John, she ain't like us, but she got a date at a time. I promise you, my girl is right there doing that shit, and that's
Yeah,
and
it's
that's
dope.
dope because we need a
It's
lot of
dope.
that.
Of course,
I
of
try to
course.
be punctual. I'm not with anything else what's crazy, but
Yeah,
I'm here.
yeah, yeah.
What's great though, you heard that New York come out on that
You
one
for
right there.
sure,
You
for sure.
definitely heard
Yeah,
that New York come out. Said
yeah.
mother, father. I was like, hey,
Mother.
yo. Fathers, brothers, everybody.
So
I don't
y'all,
know,
let me tell y'all
man.
what's crazy is my mother's from Georgia and my
Right.
father's from up top. So he said we have coconut, half peach.
That's fine.
It's a
Hold on.
blend.
So he is. I can't say that because that's between me.
Caribbean.
He's
Yep.
Caribbean. Yeah, I can't say
Caribbean.
the c word like y'all say.
Yeah.
That's what. But no, the reason why we all here today, everybody, is because I wanted to bring some platforms together with some extra grown ass people, and we talk about some serious shit like PTSD. Now, I know a lot of people think it's only reserved for police officers, like first responder type shit, but it's not. It's
Hmm.
not. As long as you're alive and breathe in this air, you can have PTSD.
That's right.
If you, as long as you're living. You know what I'm saying? No telling what you've been through in your childhood that you think is not affecting you, but it really is. That's a form of PTSD. Like the spectrum is big, and that's why I wanted to have her on here so we could actually talk about the actual spectrum, like how it is deep. John, I know you know.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
Don, I
funny
know
though.
you know.
Yeah. It's funny because as much as we discuss it, and a lot of people tend to sit on top of it and don't really feel like it's something that they don't want to talk about in front of people or don't want to
Hmm.
discuss it or just things that's always kept in the backfield. I try to tap into it and understand
Yeah,
the situations that I've seen growing up. I haven't been in the military for so long, but there's
yeah,
multiple forms of PTSD when you look at it.
yeah, yeah.
As far as childhood things you might have seen or witnessed growing up. So it's a lot that entails.
Hmm.
Hmm.
And we
Hmm.
got my counselor on the line right now, Miss Rosetta. Oh, okay, she knocked the screen out. I got you. You driving? Can you hear us?
Hey y'all.
Hey, hey.
Hi.
So we had to have you on. So I just want you to give a little bit of intel on yourself. We saying intel. This all military shit going on right here today.
I see, apparently. I'm Rosetta Delancey, licensed clinical social worker. I have over 10 years of experience in the game. I work with young professionals. Something is really loud. I don't know what that is.
That's Combs watching the
Oh.
game. He think he's slick. See,
So,
men.
so like I was saying, I work with a lot of young professionals who struggle with either self-confidence, also dealing with, corporate America, also mama-daughter trauma, anything trauma I've dealt with, but pretty much helping young professional navigate life in general, but also like I said, professional, like corporate America, but also setting boundaries within family and friends because if you think about it, you're the one that gets out, right? And when you get
Hmm.
out, everybody else expect for you to take care of them, you know, their needs instead of them trying to
Mhm.
get to where you are or be or do better. So I help them deal with that and be okay with saying no. Cause
Hmm.
no is a whole sentence.
Yeah,
It is.
it really is, and it means
So,
so much. It means so much. It don't just mean no.
right.
It means so much.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is correct.
It is.
So, what made you decide to go in the field that you're in right now? What was that? When did you have that aha moment?
So me in this field is a calling. Is not, I would say initially it was not something that I wanted to do because I was like, they don't make any more no money. Social workers don't make no money. But God has, you know, made a way for me to come to where I am. And I would say everything that I needed just fell into place. Like the doors were open. And so it's one of those things is what the thing that you're really good at is the thing that you really don't want to do,
Mm.
but when you end up doing it, you're so fulfilled, and that's what happened with me.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, she dope. She be unlocking shit on me I didn't know was locked up, and I go, I see what you did to her. It's pretty. She's pretty good. She's pretty good at her job.
Thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
it's a beautiful thing. I say every week when we're live, I always find a moment to ring the bell,
Hmm.
and when I ring the bell, that means counseling. Like
Hmm.
it's a beautiful
It's
thing.
awesome. It's awesome, man. It's awesome. And so now, can you talk about the actual spectrum PTSD? Because, like I said before you got on, a lot of people think it's just reserved for first responders, military stuff like that, and it's not.
Correct. So trauma can there's so many different areas of trauma outside of the military. You also have trauma from childhood. So like for instance, like child abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. All those things could be very traumatic. So for instance, if someone had a bad car accident, right? They came out of it, but them getting into a car driving or having somebody else driving could be very traumatic for them because that event has flashback into their mind, especially if it's almost a
Mm.
life or death. So if you've seen someone die, murder, that could be traumatic. Even growing up, your parents disciplined you, right? But
Hmm.
there's the discipline could have been like water hose, anything that they grabbed and threw at you
Yeah.
and caused
Yeah.
harm or damage. That's traumatic. That's trauma.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So it's just so many different forms of trauma.
Yeah. And it's a lot of different forms, and like people don't even see it sometimes because I didn't, and I still don't see a lot of stuff, but it manifests itself in so many different ways.
Right.
Like it until somebody like you help me bring it to your attention, because your wife or your spouse or a friend could tell you something, but it don't hit the same. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
You just trying to say this to change me or hurt me or make me feel bad about. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's different when it comes from somewhere else. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
and
you're
it's, and
looking
it's
at it.
what's. I'm sorry to cut you off. My bad. I cut you off. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. I want to cut you off.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I was just going to say that what happens is, like you said, that if your wife or somebody else is telling you something, you want you're thinking that they're just trying to make me change for them. So when
Hmm.
someone that's unbiased, that does not have a dog in the fight, nothing to gain from it, you'll listen to them more because they don't necessarily know you. So if they don't know you, then how could they just say this with
Right.
an alternate motive?
Hmm. Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
Right. So with you having 10 years in the game, as you put it, how do you balance empathy and professional boundaries when working with clients? Who might be experiencing like intense emotional struggles. How do you balance between empathy and the professional boundaries? Because I'm pretty sure that you want to give them the best advice possible, but how do you try to not have
So
the empathy but have the empathy? I don't know how to word it. You know what I mean?
right. So when you're starting therapy with someone new, like the first couple of sessions, you're pretty much getting to know them, how they move, how they respond to different things. But sometimes you can have empathy with the person and still be honest and be direct with them,
Hmm.
right? Because that's what you're getting paid for, to be honest. You're trying to help them help themselves to change their behaviors, right? So if me and my person that I'm dealing with, I'm like, For real, like you really think that was smart? And they won't feel any type of way about it because I'm being honest, but we have that rapport. Every client can't handle, just being cutthroat.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always what you say, it's how you say it. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? It's the tone
Yep.
and how you present it, or you do different scenarios and stuff like that. Just
Come on, Sister Donna. I see you. She
creating a safe
jotting shit
space for
down.
them. Uh,
She
So
ready.
yeah,
Come on.
so yeah, you said a word, or there are actually two words that people tend to not really understand. Can you define for everyone the difference between empathy and sympathy?
Empathy is more so like I understand. I want you to do better. Sympathy is more like I'm sorry for you. Like I'm here to just be present with you, and that could be like I don't have to say nothing, but my presence is there. Empathy is like I understand, but I want you to do better. I want you to do better
Mm-hmm.
because sympathy is not always. There's sympathy, you can't always change what has happened, but
Mm-hmm.
empathy you can actually change what happened.
Yeah, yeah. Like sympathy is a pacifier, but like empathy is a motherfucking qualifier. Like, yeah, whatever. I feel you and I'm with you, whatever, but let's do this. Get up off your
Yeah, I
ass.
found an easy way to relate it to be sympathy. You just feel sorry for somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Empathy, I can understand it because I possibly have been through that same thing. So
Mm-hmm.
I can have empathy because I understand it. I'm just not feeling sorry for you. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just more
Right.
understanding. That's kind
Understand.
of how I break it down, the difference. Yeah.
I like
And
it.
it's crazy because I told myself going into 2025 that I was going to be more empathetic to people's struggles, right? Because
Yeah.
with my time, 23 years in the military, I coined a phrase that I always say. If you're looking for sympathy, you look in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. That's
Oh
where you
my
gonna find
God.
it.
He said shit all the
That's
time.
where you go. That's where you gonna
He done
find your
said that shit to
sympathy at.
me. I'm like, say,
For
brother.
real. That's where you gonna find your sympathy. Shit and syphilis in the dictionary. I ain't got
Yeah.
nothing
Right.
for you.
You ain't
You know,
lying.
but
You ain't lying.
but going into it, especially as we mature, because we're not in our our tweens anymore as we were. You know what I'm saying, a couple years. I'm gonna say a couple
There you
years ago.
go.
We're not in our teens anymore. So being able to control my emotion and understand, that society isn't what it used to be and things aren't what they used to be. Being able to put myself in a position to where I can see somebody's struggles and then understand that we all as people have struggles. And I also look at it might rub people wrong as a lot of time. I feel that we as humans think that we're special, that we're the only ones dealing with something you
Right.
know that it's only unique to me. Nobody else can pay their bills, just me. I'm the only person that can't make
Mm-hmm.
my bills.
Right.
Nobody else is
Mm-hmm.
starving and can't feed their kids. It's just me.
Mm-hmm.
So a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people tend to have that, wear that on their sleeve, like, oh, woe is me, I'm the only one. That's why I say, it's very few people out there in the world that's special. Very few. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're struggling, you're struggling at the moment. It's not a unique struggle to anybody, especially coming from certain demographics that people that look like us come from.
Yeah.
And you look at people that
Right.
when you understand what it's like to not have, when you have and you lose and you go back to not have, you're back, back to square one.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
figure out
Right.
a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's the people that grew up with, and then when they don't have, those
There
are the
you
ones that
go.
really be
There you
struggling.
go. And
Mm-hmm.
because I like to say a lot for like in just our community, and I ain't trying to make it a black and white thing, but goddamn it, it's just us talking right now, so it's crazy. But anyway,
Right.
um, we operate better when our back is against the wall, and that's sad. Like when our back is against the wall, we find a way to make some stuff happen, but it shouldn't be like that. I shouldn't have to
Right.
get
But
backed into a corner to make
that's is think about it though. That's a survival tech because we're always living in survival mode. If you think about it, and
Fight
that's
or
just
flight.
from generation to generation, we've always been in that. From
Mm-hmm.
enslavement, we have always been in
Mhm.
survival mode. So that's all we know. And so when we have time to do nothing, we gonna, take time to do nothing until,
Mhm.
like you said, our backs is against the wall. But that's all we know. That's something that you have to, learn to get out of that type of behavior, or even just get into a behavior of doing nothing, relaxing, so that you can be proactive to do more stuff without
Yep.
being in survivor mode.
Yep.
Agree?
Sometimes, and I always found myself, thinking clearer under pressure. I like the chaos sometimes. When things are too, and it's probably just the way that, I grew up. If things were too easy, I felt like there was a trick behind it.
Yeah, somebody trying to get.
You see what I'm saying?
I
Somebody
was
trying to
just
get one.
talking to my wife
Somebody,
about
yeah,
this.
somebody trying to get one over on because it's too easy. Because having struggled before,
Yeah.
when life becomes easy, you always got to. That's when you put your guard up even higher
And,
because
and,
you're
and
ready
you
for the rug to be snatched up under your
Yeah,
feet.
and you almost
Yeah.
put yourself in a bad situation till sometimes you create chaos so you can get. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like it's weird, not nothing crazy
Mm.
that's going, but just a little to get your motor running and that type shit.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
sometimes
get that.
I like a little
If it's too
uncomfortableness.
easy,
I'm listening.
yeah, I get that. If it's too easy, it's kind of like,
Yeah,
well, I've
yeah,
kind of done that. Let me, yeah. When there's a I definitely work better under pressure, and it's definitely. I think I don't know. I'm not just a vet. I'm a brat as well. So my
double
dad.
up.
Yeah, my dad was like, he used to time us on stuff. Like
Yeah,
who can finish cleaning their room the fastest, the girls or the boys? And so we was always like, yo, we trying to get this
yeah,
money, we trying to beat the boys. And it just moved up in levels, getting in school, playing sports and being an athlete and then being in the military is like we trained to work under pressure.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
life was trained to work under pressure.
Yes,
I played JV and varsity basketball. I was like in sixth grade,
yeah.
seventh grade,
Going.
playing one, and then I went over to the high school for the high school game to play. So yeah, that under pressure. If it seemed too easy, I'm like,
Yeah. Coach, you didn't play for the Cowboys, did you? Did you play at all?
No,
No, you
sir.
did not,
No,
man, dude. There was some
sirree, buddy.
times. There was some times. I'm talking about our the little league, the PAL league, Police Athletic League on our side of town, the East Side Cowboys. I sound like I'm doing some Al Bundy shit right now, but I'm not. We were fire.
did
John, you
y'all
got to
call
tell
it?
them we was dope.
Did
Like for
did
little
y'all call it
boys.
Pop Warner? Did y'all
No,
call
we
y'all
didn't.
call
No, we
Pal, we
y'all
call
didn't
didn't.
it
call it Pop
Pal. It
Warner?
was
Oh, we
all
call it
Pal.
PAL, Police
Pal,
Athletic League.
police athletic. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you
Okay.
though, the Cowboys was the bee's knees back when we was growing up.
We
It
was
was the hottest
we
thing,
was little 8-year-old boys
the
out there
hottest
Knew
thing
it.
playing
smoking.
like our life depended on it. But what I'm
It
but
was the
where I'm
hottest thing
tying that in
smoking.
is because so playing football in the city at that young age, and that's like all we fucking had. It was almost like being in the military. Oh my god,
Yeah.
it was so because my grandfather was a coach. It was crazy. It was
Hmm.
crazy. So I think that might have a lot to do with shit because being that competitive at that young age, that could that's not. I mean, it could be a bad thing.
Set up that mindset.
Also develops you for the challenges that you face because especially that's why I always resonated with how certain coaches or certain individuals who did that when they would train people and teach you the reality of what is going to be outside, like what Deion Sanders is doing right now in Colorado.
Mm,
You see what I'm saying?
mm.
He's trained these guys to be men
Man, yeah,
who happen to be football players.
yeah.
Not football players who happen to be men. And that's his whole mindset that he has been doing. And that's why he get a lot of flack because he teach them how to be gentlemen, teach them how society is going to treat them. Because there's certain ways that no matter, 10 years from now versus 10 years ago, not much has changed with the way they look at people that look like us.
Yeah. Well, my
Hmm.
And
mother always
it's the
told
reality.
me. Yeah, my mother always told me when you walk in the room, they expect you to be a certain way. Don't help them out.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
You
yeah,
told
okay, I might be light skinned with the freckles. It that don't mean shit. When I walk
they
into
be
the
like,
room, sorry, they be like, nigga, they don't care about all. We the only ones that care about that. Here we
Hmm.
all
Hmm.
here are all four of us sitting right here, all different shades, right? But we'll start talking that dumbass light skin, dark skin, blah 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 shit. But a white person come on here, and I ain't saying they are. They just be like, look at them niggas arguing. They don't be like,
Right.
look at the light skinned ones or the dark. They don't do
Right.
that. We the only ones that do that shit.
Right.
And that's some
Right.
trauma too. Because I grew up
Yeah.
hearing some
yes.
shit.
Yeah.
I grew up
Most
hearing some
definitely.
shit.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. I was the black one. I
Yeah.
was the yeah.
I had
Yeah, I was the
freckles,
dark
light
one.
skin, chinky eyes. My
It's
teeth was
funny.
jacked
It's
up.
funny you saying that because growing up, in high school and things like that, and how society always frowned on dark skinned people for the
Yep.
longest. He
Mm-hmm.
was
Yep.
always the butt of all the jokes. It's
Mm-hmm.
African
Yep.
booty scratch, yo, black. You can hold something, you can't even see it. All of
Mm-hmm.
those jokes, and it's funny how it became a full circle moment.
Full
You see what
circle.
I'm saying? And now who the ones that be getting picked on now?
Yep.
Who the
Yeah,
ones be getting
exactly.
clowned? Who be
Yep.
getting
Yeah.
clowned now?
But
To where
it's
Yep.
people be
us,
ashamed to be
and it's
like
so
people be
sad.
ashamed to be light skinned.
Dude, I be trying to look. I be trying right now. How light this
Cause
motherfucker is? I was like,
yeah, cause
why this motherfucker so
I'll be
light?
I'll be sure was it for a while with the ladies. I'll be sure was it for the he played out.
What?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
Then we start
man.
looking at the Idris Elbas and
Johnny
the
Gill made the
chocolate
Johnny Gill
men.
was that the culmination of the transition between the
right.
light skin. Johnny Gill started this whole shit,
Yeah.
man.
All right, Rosetta, we need your input on this right here because it's actually still a thing. And let me just tell a quick story before you say something about it. My
Okay.
homeboy Patrick, he might be watching. He got pranked while he was in Detroit. He lived in Tennessee now. He got pranked while he was up there. He had his cardies on, and these young kids was going around doing a video snatching people's cardies. They wasn't really. They were just snatching them off. But they were like, "It's a prank! It's a prank!" But they got him, and he saw it on the internet, so he posted it. But why I'm bringing the story up is because it's so funny. He's always talking about light skin, dark skin, light skin, dark skin. But he was so mad when that boy snatched his glasses off. He was like, "You little light skinned motherfucker." I said, "Oh, this nigga really feel like that." He was so
This shit's
mad he couldn't
real.
breathe. He was like, "I'm sick of you light skinned niggas." I said, "Oh, he's serious. He be serious about that." Can you speak to
That
that,
thing.
Rosetta? Can you speak to that?
So I
I don't
think
Yeah.
think
what
She yeah, she
I'm
can't
here.
she's out.
Oh no, she
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
I'm
she
here.
tapped out. I don't see her.
Nah, she's sitting right there.
Are
So
you
Y'all
you
trying
looking?
to
trying to
be
play
funny?
on? You trying to be?
No,
Because
I
I
Are
don't
you
don't
see
look?
see
her
Are
her.
you looking?
either.
Are you looking at
I saw
the
her go
YouTube
off
feed?
screen.
She's
No,
not on
no,
the
she
screen.
back here. She right here. I'm looking at her.
Pete, deadness. You know, if I can't see her,
Oh,
nobody
for
can.
real?
Yes,
That's
she's not
crazy,
here.
bro. She's sitting right there chewing that gum. There she go. She said, "I'm here, nigga."
No, I don't see her.
No, I can't see her either.
That's crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah, I don't
Hold
see her.
on.
Hold on
Go
one
go
second. Let
out
me
and
look at
come
this
back
chat.
in, Rosetta,
Let
if
me
you
look at
can,
this chat
too.
Yeah.
real
There she
quick.
go. Yeah, I want to get her input on that because we all know
Oh
the
yeah, I see it. She said I'm
bullshit.
here. Yeah.
Yeah, the bullshit stories of the paper brown test. I mean, the paper bag test and the house niggas. And I want to dive into that shit a little bit. I
Okay.
want to dive into it a little bit because I think it's a
There she
fucking
is.
problem.
She's
There she
coming.
go.
There
Hey,
she
there
is.
you go. There you go.
Talk to them about this in-house
Can
racism.
you hear me? You don't hear me?
What? Well, that's what it is.
You hear me?
Uh-oh. Is she talking? It might be the connection.
Yeah, can't
I
hear
think
you.
where
She
she
out
at.
there. She
Thank
out there in them sticks of Georgia.
you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay. So you were saying about the light skin, dark skin. I think what happens is, and you can take it all the way back to slavery. You remember when the light skinned Negroes were inside the house? So they had more privilege than the black person. And so if you think about that, and even as you think, even though we were free and all of that, think about the ones that were white passing. They still had privilege. So what ended up happening, if you think about this,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
some light skin passing took advantage of that as well. I can do this, I can do that. There's nothing you can do. So that trickles down even more as we have kids and stuff like that. Some of them feel like they can do whatever, and so they take advantage of that or treat other black people different types of ways. And so he probably was triggered from his own experience growing up,
Hmm.
always being taken advantage of or treated badly.
Oh, yeah.
And so whoever did that, he probably was triggered by somebody
Hmm.
else.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about it is, yeah. But he brown skinned. He a little bit
He
darker than
black.
John. And he always hollered at light skinned niggas. Like, I be like, nigga, you are light skinned. Shut up. You are not dark. Shut up. You want to be dark skinned so bad. I be
Maybe,
letting his ass
maybe,
have it.
maybe, maybe he was
Yep.
the darkest one in the family.
Or what the reason I brought it up because in the video he was so fucking mad. And for you to
Mm.
just spew that out, that's how you feel, my man.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that
that's my
definitely
boy.
sounds like some trauma. Yeah. He could have been the darkest one in the family.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yep.
I just find it odd that we all sitting here, different complexions, and we all got stories. We got to
Yeah,
do so much better. We really do. We really,
most
bro.
definitely.
We really do. So, Miss Rosetta, get the people. She gone again.
She
Girl,
got.
where is you driving at?
I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew I wasn't crazy.
Are you sure? Are you
I'm here.
sure?
he tink, 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 tink. Rosetta, you there?
No, I don't see her.
Okay. So, can you give these people some good advice on counseling? Because you know us
Right.
men, we're, you know how we are about it. You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all
And
see
you
her?
know me, hell, you know how I was at the beginning. I didn't tell you the truth.
Perry, can you see her?
Yeah,
Why
she gone
can't we
again.
see
I'm looking
her?
right at her.
Yes. I don't. That is
Hold
the
on.
craziness.
Hold
We
on.
cannot see her.
Oh yeah, I'm on the. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't see her at
No, they
all.
don't mean
Yeah. Hold
see
on.
you. They mean you're not
Hold
even
on.
your box
Visually
isn't even
see
up.
you.
Yeah,
Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah, your
Yeah,
box isn't even showing.
which means no one can hear you.
that's crazy. I can hear everything, and I see
Yeah,
her.
she was in, then she popped out.
I'm all
Y'all
seeing.
must y'all out there y'all out there in them sticks. You know y'all branches connected
You
out there.
just barely in the city, John. Just calm down.
John, where are you?
Virginia, I'm
Go
right
ahead.
outside DC.
Oh,
Don't
you in
listen to him.
Virginia?
Yeah, I'm up Nova, Virginia, right outside DC.
Okay.
Don't listen to him talking about I'm on the press. I'm not even the precipice of the sticks. I'm not even within the community of the sticks out there.
Every
I'm like,
time his
There
wife
she
go out of
is.
town, she going to the country. I said,
oh, now the wife
this
now.
city
Now the wife,
slicker nigga get on my
that's
nerves.
different. That's different. That's 2.5 hours to get where she from. Now she from the
Oh,
country.
there
They
she
got no
go. Y'all see
stoplights.
her now?
Like
Yeah,
no
she's back.
stoplights.
Okay.
She ain't
Okay.
wear shoes till she was 23.
There you
Oh
go.
wait.
See?
Ooh.
See? Leave my girl
Yeah, that's
alone, bro.
country.
Don't do that.
Hell yeah.
That's
Leave my
She just
girl
country.
got
Yeah,
alone.
I
she
see
just she
Rosetta.
just got y'all out her vocabulary.
Don't do that. Don't do that. So Rosetta, can you get and I want to preface men because you know we don't do right. And like I said earlier, hell, I wasn't even really forthcoming with you because of the way I felt about the whole thing. So give these brothers some advice or guide them towards counseling, or it's not a bad idea. It can be a good thing.
So counseling is a blessing, especially within our community, in the African American or Black community overall. And not only that, especially for men. So what ended up happening, if you notice from generation to generation, our fathers or our mothers have always told us, well, told men, the boys, man up. Don't, you can't express yourself, your emotions and stuff like that. So think about, as you get older and you have kids and you trying to connect with your child, but when they cry, you tell them, man up.
Mm-hmm.
And then when they go out and
Mm-hmm.
start dating somebody or getting married, they don't know how to express themselves, and sometimes they become violent because they're
Mm-hmm.
angry. They don't know how to use their words. So if you're able to go ahead and get what you need to work out whatever those issues you have, then you're able to have a better relationship with your kids and teach them, or your own sons, teach them how to
Mm-hmm.
use their words, how to communicate, how to be able to show up as a man, but also being able to show emotions, and heal all those other wounds that are there that you have not been able to deal with, or be able to express yourself, being able to communicate. And
Right.
also look at therapy as someone you're talking to that is unbiased, that's going to be there as a professional to help you get through those things. But we are held to a standard where whatever you tell us, we cannot share it with anybody else. So that's
Right.
like confidentiality, right? Now,
Safe
just
place.
know that now if you killing somebody and all of that or whatever, now that's something totally different, right? Which they would tell you that anyway in advance,
Mm-hmm.
where that limitation of confidentiality stands. But
Right.
it's one of the best things you can do for yourself. And even it helps you even figuring out, why am I not motivated, right? I want to do something different with my life, but I don't know how to do that. Why am I still having these unhealthy relationships? Why do I feel like I'm obligated to take care of my family because I made it out? Like helping
Whew.
you to have boundaries, even when it comes to like drinking, alcoholism, or smoking, like all those different things. What caused you to have that? What caused you to get there? Where is my anxiety coming from? Why do I always feel nervous? Why do I always, feel like I'm twitching? That has nothing to do with drugs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all those things help you. It is okay to get your mental health checked, because one of the saddest things that we have in our community is that we didn't talk about what was going on in the family. Meaning, so for instance, we have family members who have mental health issues, right? But no
Mm-hmm.
one was ever diagnosed. So if you don't know what's really going on, how can you fix something that you don't know nothing about?
Right.
How can you break curses in your family? How can you change the
Mm,
trajectory of your
mm,
family if you don't know that there's issues, right?
Mm-hmm.
For
mm,
instance, even when it comes to our eating habits, right? So depending on what your blood type is, say for instance, if you're a type A blood type, you should have been a vegetarian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you would think, okay, well, if I'm a vegetarian, I should be able to eat potatoes, right? Sweet potatoes and all of those. How about those things are not good for your blood type?
mhm,
You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So just when you start working on your mental health, it makes you want to start working on other aspects of your life. When it comes to your spiritual, when it comes to your physical, your emotional. So all those things comes out when it comes in when you start doing therapy, because you want to overall become this healthy great person. So
yeah,
if you decide to get in a long-term relationship, you'll know how to show up for your partner. You'll be able to communicate your needs as well as they communicate their needs to you. So those are the benefits of therapy. But for, I think a man should absolutely go into therapy, because if we're going to talk about traditional roles, a man is known as the provider, the protector. How can you provide and protect me when you can't take care of yourself? Or how can you provide and protect me when every time you get mad and upset, you want to put your hands on me?
Yeah.
How is that? How are you providing and protecting me?
Mm-hmm. That's right. Hey, I'm with you. I'm hearing you loud and clear, sister. I can't wait to
And
talk
then if
that
you
shit.
want to,
So, Miss Rosetta, question.
yes.
I think I'm cutting you off. Am I cutting you off? Oh no, I'm cutting you off, man. So yeah, so with your experience, do you work primarily within the black community? Is that a lot of your clients that you come in contact with?
Yes.
Is that and not to be, I don't know how to put it. That's all. Is that designed from your perspective?
mm.
Yes and no. I would
Okay.
say primarily yes. It is designed that way, but I will not turn away anyone else that
Mm-hmm.
comes. But
That's
primarily
right.
yes.
That's why I was trying to be delicate how to ask that question because I don't want to make it seem like you're off-putting or that just trying to turn your gears here. So with that being said, and I'm sure you got again 10 years in the game with all of that time and that experience. Can you share a moment with me in your career to where you witnessed like a profound transformation, like somebody had that moment, and what lessons did you take away from that experience? Put your
Oh, it
hands
wasn't
down,
me.
P.
Okay.
I was gonna say, I mean, if you wanted to, he can
No,
talk
no, no.
about
I was
his
gonna
his
say I
experience.
was the transformation, but I guess I ain't deep enough in it. Go ahead.
Okay, so for instance, I've had someone who was dating someone. They were dating for, let's say, 7 years, right? The female was making progress, continued to grow professionally, but the other person was still staying stagnant. And so, even in the midst of that, this person was still staying stagnant. This person was growing. She continued to love that person, and on top of that, by loving, continue to do whatever they're supposed to do. The one
Mm-hmm.
that was stagnant was the one cheating. How is that healthy?
Damn fool.
How is that? How are you providing?
Yeah.
How are you protecting?
Well,
You see what?
Yeah. No, I see what you're saying.
So even with that, right? This person here, the female was like, I still want to be this person. I still want to, this and that, because we got so much history. But my thing is, if that person loved you enough, they should have loved you enough to want to still be with you. If you were giving them everything that they need, there should have been no reason for them to step outside.
Come on, Doc.
It's
She
okay
ready. She
to
about to
let go.
pop. Yeah. No,
It's
I'm
okay
with
to
you.
let go. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's okay, one, to
Mm-hmm.
let go. But not only that, this person here still is relied on by everybody to do everything,
Hmm.
be the hold the family together. Why? You're doing the necessary steps to continue to grow, but everybody else want to stay
Hmm.
stagnant. It's not your
Yeah.
responsibility to
Right.
answers everybody back and call.
Yeah.
When do you take care of yourself? And so by that, they were able to see what I was talking about and started to make changes. Because even though they broke up with this person that was still down here, mind you, this person is maybe 10 years older than them, right? Even though we broke up, we were still communicated morning, night, and lunchtime. So what is that saying?
Hmm.
Just because I broke up with you, I'm still trying to hold your attention. So if I'm still
Hmm.
holding your attention, how how am I going to be able to go meet other people to do other stuff if my attention is still being distracted by this person?
Right. Right.
So,
And what's crazy about that? The person that's focusing on getting themselves together, doing the counseling, doing the work, um, like you're saying, it should be the person that's, that you see the most growth and maturity and all those type of things out of. And it tends not to work that way because I feel like the person who cheated, there lies the insecurities. That's the person that's actually, I mean, you would think, is the
mm-hmm,
person that's the insecure one. But the person that's doing the work and making the things happen, they're actually still, in my opinion, they're still actually showing insecurities because you've done all this work, you're doing all this work, and it's very obviously obvious if you're doing the work and it's working, it's very obvious that you should be coming up. And it should be easy to be like, I'm not dealing with that type of foolishness. I'm not.
mm-hmm,
But the insecurities are still there for some type reason, if that's the proper word, the correct word to use
mm-hmm.
in this situation. Um, it's hard because you sit back and it's like that doesn't make sense.
And I think for like if it was the guy that was cheating, when you're in the situation that he was in or whoever that was in,
The guy
you
is the one that
you
was cheating,
the guy. Okay, I kind of figured
Mm-hmm.
that, but
and that was so
we
the
we
guy
we
that's
go
cheating is at the
where
bottom.
to where, yeah. So we go to where we get the respect, or we feel like we're strong, or we feel like we're important, or we feel like we're in control, and getting up and having sex with women. I mean, that makes it sound crazy, but it makes us feel like we're the man.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why he went that route, because that's what he felt safe and strong and got respect.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's
Mm-hmm.
ass backwards, we all know that. But
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's where he felt.
you got a
'Cause
new
it's
girl, she think you the shit. You know how that is.
yeah,
Come on, man.
yeah. Because it's obvious if the woman is coming up and doing her thing and you're not,
Hmm.
so you decide to go out and step out. There's something missing in you. That's like, hey, I can't
And
I
you
can't
took a
handle this. Let me
when
go
you
find
did,
something to
yeah, when he
stroke
did
that
that,
ego.
he took a major leap backwards when he did it. Didn't he
Yeah,
know it? He
yeah,
went in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
mhm,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So this, I like this, Rosetta. You all right?
Yeah,
Thank
taking
you.
his experience. Yeah,
All right. So tell the people something you want them to know before you get out of here, because I know you're busy and you got stuff going on. Give us one to grow
Yeah, I'm
on before you get
actually
out of here.
I want you guys to always remember to love your inner beauty as much as you love your natural beauty.
I like that
Mhm.
because it's short and sweet to the
I
point,
like
and
it.
Mhm.
it makes you,
I like it.
it
Yeah.
makes your brain. You'll need 1,000 words to get your point across.
You made
Sometimes a
us all
handful of
pause.
words. Because I was like,
Yeah, I
you
like
look
that.
up and
I
you look
like
up
that.
into the space and be like, profound moment,
Yeah, yeah,
profound,
yeah. Just thinking,
profound moment.
like I,
Yeah.
Music is playing in your
yeah,
head.
thinking about shit.
Oh, one more thing. I know I should have said this first, but fathers, I want you to know that your daughters need you, and I would strongly encourage you to take your daughters on dates, just you and them. Show them what a man isn't supposed to treat them, and I
That's
always tell
right.
them that they're beautiful and that you love them, because if they wait for somebody they're dating to tell them that, then that man is gonna. And this is just my thought process. Sometimes the man would treat them any kind of way because they feel like they never heard it already. So because
Hmm.
I'm telling you this, I'm gonna treat you any kind of way. because you never
Yeah.
heard it.
Hmm. Yeah. That, I'm
So
with that. All that.
Yeah.
I love it.
My daughter's father, I mean, he believed that. And I used to tell him, you gonna make that girl no good for the world.
Hmm.
Cause my daddy. But in some instances, I want her to be able to say, my daddy did that. Like, what
Yeah.
you got?
Yeah. You can actually ruin
Exactly.
them for other men. Yeah. Yeah. It
Yeah, it
can be
has to
done.
be that balance.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She had a phone call.
Man, tell them happy
Nice.
birthday. That's what's up.
That's
Go
me
on,
and that's me and P
daddy's
around the corner.
girl.
Thank you, Miss Rosetta. Appreciate you coming in and chatting it up with us, man. Hopefully next time we all get together, you could be in a more comfortable position to
Yeah,
where
yeah, and it'll be on YouTube, so you can share it on your socials and all your stuff. Let people know you the real deal Holyfield.
real deal Holyfield. I appreciate your time, Miss Rosetta. Thank you very much.
Meeting you.
All right.
You too.
So, do we have any questions or any? Ain't nobody in there. I can't
Ain't nobody
see.
nowhere, man. Probably everybody watching these dang football
Man,
games.
you
That's
know
all
they
they
are.
got
That's
going.
all right. They'll go back and watch
Yeah.
it. It's
Heck
all
yeah,
good. It's
heck
all
yeah,
good.
man.
It's
It's
all
the
good.
weekend of the football game, man. So
No,
even if
no
people,
lies. We
so
got 23 people watching.
Mm-hmm. There
Well,
people
we had 23 all together. That ain't bad. So they'll go back
hey,
and
it's
watch.
better. But my thing is like this: it had to start from somewhere.
There you
And
go. Right
the
on.
minute you worry about that now,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
more it becomes more of a difficult
Uh huh.
right.
distraction right now.
Uh huh.
I'm not even worried about that traction right now. I got
Yeah.
goals with 2025 locked in.
For
So my
sure.
2025 goals are just so locked in with what I need to do and how we need to accomplish things. Though.
Right
But
on.
being able to have a platform with us
It's dope. It's
blending the
dope.
people who do chime in, it
Yeah.
makes it that much greater. You know what I'm saying? So I really do appreciate
I
having
like
this
it. I
option.
like it. I like it a
Yeah.
lot.
Are we on the limit here? Or we still
No,
going?
hell
No.
no. No, we do what we
Okay.
No,
want to
All
do.
right.
what you
All
got?
right.
What you
All
got?
right.
What you got? What you got?
Yeah. Because I wanted to fall back into the topic,
Yeah.
how the PTSD spectrum, how it
Hmm.
affects relationships.
Okay.
And like I said at the top, at the beginning, people associate it with military and,
Hmm.
and stuff like that. But I think it's important for us to speak on the childhood traumas that create PTSD. Because the phrase, the letters, the acronyms, or whatever that came out, when it came out, everybody related it to one thing. But now the more information we get,
Hmm.
the more versed we're in what it means, we know it relates to everything in life. Like you said, you
Hmm.
have a car accident, you have PTSD because before you get back in another car, you're nervous and you're looking around. But as related to affecting relationships, I want people to understand that everybody at some point, I really believe, has been affected with PTSD.
Hmm.
And we're saying that across the board because something has happened to you somewhere in your life and you're squeamish or you're standoffish. So, as related to relationships, I'm on this thing of working up to being more accountable. Working up to being more accountable. I've been in counseling, for years now, off and on, for different reasons. Um, and I need people to understand when you're dealing with someone who is, again, how I kind of mentioned, a little bit of everybody
Hmm.
who has PTSD in something. I'm big on trying to understand my mate and
Yeah.
understanding your mate and knowing that everything that happens, every bad thing that they do is not necessarily related to you.
Right.
It's not even something that you control or something that you have initiated for them. It's that response thing.
Yeah.
It's how they've learned to respond and how they've learned to protect themselves.
Hmm.
So I feel like we just have to have more patience with each other. I can understand people who've been married for years and they're almost just used to this is just how he is or this is just how she is. And by doing that, I think we take away the building process of being able to fix things. I'm a big advocate of it's never too late. It's
Yeah.
never too late until it's too late, you know.
Right. Hmm.
And you yourself only knows when it's too late for you. I'm sure y'all gentlemen have heard the phrase when a woman is tired, you'll know.
Oh yeah.
You'll know when she really done.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and nobody
Yeah.
really
Yeah.
wants to
Yeah.
get to that point. Not even the woman that's gotten to that point. doesn't even want to get to that point or be at that point. But again, just kind of bringing it back around, when you have someone that you know has dealt with some things,
Been in some
stop.
serious situations.
Yeah, stop poking.
Yeah,
You know, I
yeah,
had an ex that used to say, "You poking the bear,"
yeah.
and honestly, I used to be like, "The bear." Like, all right, ground ninja.
Yep. And she ain't lying.
You know? But I had to realize, dang,
That
like,
ain't the move.
it's not. It's not. And I had to realize that was real for him. When he said that, he felt something, and
Yeah.
and whatever that was. And he was a vet himself, and he had some serious childhood trauma. The more I learned, the more I realized I'm not the one for you. Not because I didn't want to be compassionate to his
Hmm.
situations,
Hmm.
but you need it more than me.
Yeah.
You need it more than what I could give.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you're not willing, and there's the other side of it.
You gotta
If
be
you're
there. You go.
dealing with something and you are not willing to work on it, fix it, get help, then you can't blame a person for walking away from that, because we all don't have the capacity to deal with everything.
Yeah. Yeah. And it can be indirect, like the childhood trauma, or not even childhood, just trauma that you experience. It manifests itself in a different fucking way, but now you trigger me with your bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because it
right.
happens. It
And we
happens.
just
And
we
it go
just
both
poking
ways.
bears around here.
Yeah, everybody just
Poking bears and pandas.
they call me Pokey. Pokey Bear. Yeah, you're right though. You're right. I agree
Yeah.
110%. And
But
and, and,
we
and I'm so glad that our crazy ass generation is finally catching on and putting it out here, because whether we believe it or not, just like our nephew was just in there, all in your mix, they watch us. They not gonna admit it,
yeah.
but they know they
Yeah.
think we dope as hell.
Hell
they
yeah, they
know
do.
they know we dope as hell. They're not gonna say it.
They ain't gonna say it. They
Cause
ain't
they gotta they
They gonna
gotta
give us
they
our
gotta be the
props.
ones. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Y'all
We're the
suckers.
gonna,
originators. Like her nephew
yeah.
told me before you came on. He's like, "Oh, but you listen to this song. What do you don't know
Right.
about?" I said, "Baby boy, we invented hip hop, not
We had
y'all,
that already. That was us already.
baby."
That was us already. That was
Yeah,
us already.
but nah,
But
nah.
in the business that I do, I and John, you may or may not know, I have 2 daycare centers.
Oh, okay, cool.
So working with children and watching these families, especially the younger parents, you know how we had our battle buddies. You responsible for your battle buddy.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
he go down, she go down, you go down. That's
We
your
go
fault.
down
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
I look at some of these parents and I'm like, huh,
The kid don't stand a chance.
no.
The kid don't stand a chance.
It's hard because what the things that we were responsible for, the things that we were taught, it's almost like it missed a whole generation.
It did. And is that
Yeah, and that's what I was getting ready to say. At some way, somehow,
because technology
like
came
how?
in and snuck
Yeah,
us. It snuck the shit out of us as parents. It got us good.
it took the seats. It took the seats of a lot of
Yeah.
us. And some parents, and again, with what I do, sometimes I can understand a parent getting home and saying, "Here, take this tablet
Mm-hmm.
and
Right,
watch
right.
this."
I'm
Mm-hmm.
tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
tired.
It snuck
especially,
us.
yeah, tired.
That's what I'm
Especially the
saying.
single ones. The majority, of course, are single mothers. That is the majority of, I've had some single fathers come through here and
Yeah.
there,
Yeah.
but the single mothers, and the child comes in and you can tell that there was no exposure to anything that's going to help them
Yeah.
developmentally,
Exactly.
that's going to help them grow.
Exactly.
So it's like,
Yeah.
where
No,
do we
I'm
come
with
in?
you. I'm with you on the aspect that we definitely need to investigate PTSD for yourself. You ain't gotta listen to
Mhm.
nobody. Do your own
Mhm.
legwork. Do your own homework, because you might
Yeah.
find out something that you didn't know. Like me being a counselor, I'm finding out so much. Now,
Right.
I'm so sincere. I am finding out so fucking much,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's still the outside noises that get to you
Yeah.
sometimes and shit. So even though you learn stuff and you figuring stuff out and you trying to grow, shit still can punch you in the face and get you, make you step back.
Yeah.
But
And those who are dealing with the ones who are learning stuff
hmm
and growing, you got to be patient with that. Because
Brother
Rome
John,
was
did you
not
did
built
you do
in a
your
day.
due diligence when you got out
As far as
counseling?
oh, absolutely, I did while I
Oh,
was
okay.
in.
Well, I know
While I
they
was in.
probably made you because of your
Yeah,
situation.
yeah, of course, and I preached it also,
Purple
because
Heart recipient right there. That's my boy. I'm gonna say it forever. I know he don't like it.
Ah,
Nothing to congratulate nobody for, but I'm
yeah, it
happy
is.
you still
If you
here
know, you
and
know.
you
if you know,
did
you
your
know,
you did your fucking
yeah, coming
job.
out on the other side, coming out on the other
Come
side.
on, man.
Yeah.
So
Come
yeah,
on.
If
because
you know, you know.
it was something
Yeah.
because I probably told you probably heard me tell the story, P. It's like before the ones who grew up in certain cultures or certain instances. Bro, I'm gonna say it with P. I'm bringing him in because just understanding where we from and our neighborhoods and stuff that we witnessed as kids growing up in, and how it's not even so much it being acceptance, but us being able to see trauma, us being able to see violence and death and losing friends and things of that
Somebody in
nature.
school with you one day, the next
Somebody,
day they fucking
They
gone.
gone.
yeah. So what I learned about that,
Yeah.
transitioning into the military is like the guys who were sadly accustomed to those type of situations were the ones who were more successful when it came to therapy
I
because
believe that.
we've been there, done it, we've seen it before. It's the people who grew up in Podunk, Idaho. Not saying there's nothing wrong with Podunk, Idaho. If it's on the map, I'll punch it out.
Somebody,
But
Somebody on here from,
you
I'm
never
from
know.
Podunk. What's wrong with
It's funny,
Podunk?
Podunk. What's wrong with Podunk? Exactly. It's funny though, but somebody from that region who's not accustomed to see violence or gunshots and things like that. Those are the ones that struggle the most coming out of combat because they were never. It was ingrained in our personality, in our
yeah, man,
DNA,
yeah,
from
yeah.
where we came from. So we used to turmoil and tragedy and ducking and running and hiding. We're used, sadly, we're used to that.
The motherfuckers got shot at before they was in the damn army.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So having that experience,
Yeah.
for lack of better words, having that experience is something that put you in a position to where you just become sadly numb to it. It
Yeah,
becomes
you right,
it
bro.
becomes
You
like
right.
another day.
Boy, you
It
are taking
becomes
me.
another
I
day.
am standing on 7 Mile and Sunset right now while you talking, and I'm telling you
You're
right now,
there.
I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to
You're
leave
there.
right now. In my mind, while you was talking, I went
Yeah.
back to the fucking, and I'm just
You're
that's why I'm
there.
sitting here shaking my head like, man, I would never put my kids in that fucking.
Yeah.
Not saying our parents did
Exactly.
that. That's not.
Exactly. Doing the
That
best
Yeah.
was
they can.
just
Doing the
Yeah.
best
that was
that they
our
could.
upbringing. That's how we
Doing
came
the
Yeah.
up
best
in
that they
New
could.
York.
Yeah.
That's how y'all came up in Detroit. That's
Yeah.
nothing on the parents. They
Yeah.
didn't know. They were where they were at. They were doing the best they could. We had more resources when we got older,
Yeah.
so we did
Cause
whatever.
I
Yeah.
remember,
Things.
yeah, cause I remember, I said my dad up top, my mom in South. I remember Peabody Projects. We lived in Peabody Projects in Columbus, Georgia.
Good God Almighty, Peabody,
Where's
the body.
Peabody at? Where's Peabody? Where in Columbus is that at?
I,
'Cause
I, I don't know.
I still got, oh, you was a kid, because I still got a Columbus app.
I was a kid.
But
I
it
Oh,
was,
I
you
still
started
know,
got
as
I still
military
got
housing,
Columbia. I
then
still
they
got
changed it
Columbus
to
zip
that.
code, area code 706. I still got 706. I'm not had Columbus.
706.
Yeah, 706. That's Columbus.
yeah, that's Columbus.
That's Columbus. My phone
Yep.
number still
Yep.
706 when I used to live
But
there.
yeah, like I said, we a little bit of a little bit of everywhere, a little bit of different places. So it was from Columbus, Georgia, to Brooklyn, New York, to you know, kind
Yeah,
of back and forth. John froze up.
yeah, he's stuck like a motherfucker. But
Yeah,
that nigga like,
Everybody relax. Everybody relax. First rule of Fight Club is to chill out. That's the first rule. That's the first rule written on the chalkboard.
everybody
Relax.
relax.
like,
That's right.
Everybody relax.
yeah,
Not
that's
even a
right.
You know
We're
claimant.
what's
supposed
so
to
funny?
we're supposed to keep going. We ain't
You
even
so
supposed to
funny.
pay
Yeah,
attention
y'all
to
know
it.
the
There you go.
script. You supposed
My
to.
bad.
Me and
We
Monique
get
be
it. We
doing
get it
something.
right. We get it right.
Me and Monique be doing something, and some shit will happen, and I won't even fucking flinch. She be like,
And I went off. I went off play. My
You went
bad.
off script.
My bad. I went off script.
What he
"Oh
doing? What the
shit!"
hell? What are you doing over there?
As if
Freezing.
nobody, as if the people didn't see it. I just should have kept
Right,
going.
right. Got my
Sorry,
boy like D.
sorry,
He did.
sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Right.
yeah, man. Yeah, I
Yeah,
thoroughly
you know,
enjoyed
the
this.
going back and forth and seeing the difference. Yeah, so you know, when you get to a certain point, you're numb to it. It don't matter. Like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
that's what they're
man.
doing.
Yeah,
You
for
just keep
pretty
moving.
sure.
You like whatever. Yeah.
But being numb to it is also a defense mechanism. It's also a defense mechanism. It doesn't bother me because I'm used to it,
Hmm.
but it should bother me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cause you're used to it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
but it should.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
That is
But
So
like you
there
said,
exactly
again,
it's
there
a
for it.
goes
defense
that.
mechanism, and when you don't jump and rush and act, you can think a little bit. You know what I'm saying? While this chaos is going on, you like, and everybody looking like this nigga calm as hell. No, nigga,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
thinking.
yeah.
No, I'm
And
about to figure out how to get out of here.
it'll make people think you don't care. That's what I was saying on that other side of it. So it's you know, according to relationships, when
Yeah.
you had two people in that opposite spectrum like that,
Yeah.
you don't care about anything. Why don't you say something? Like I'm telling
I
you,
got us an exit plan. Just relax. I'm working on some shit.
know your
Hold up.
person.
Well,
Hey,
and
hey, hey.
why he frowning at everybody? Man, fix your damn
Right.
face. Get on here
What
all
up, man?
You
mad.
not, you not
Hey,
happy
buddy,
to be here?
Tired, black people.
what's
Tired.
up?
What up, John?
I was like, hold on. I saw that green check mark came up there, and it said,
Oh, look at it. He got the lab. He got the lab together. Oh, you want
it
to do it
said,
A
like
little
that?
bit.
hey,
A
You
it
little
want to do it
said,
bit.
like that,
hey,
brother
it
Slade?
popped up. It said, Le Vincent.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Man,
We on
just
this
running our
motherfucker
damn
talking
mouth,
about.
laughing. They laughing at me because I was like this shit.
I think it was
Hey,
like that for
what?
about 5 minutes. No, I'm just playing.
He was like,
It
say
was
what?
froze.
It was froze. And we should
She
have
went
kept
off
going,
script.
Vince, but I
Yeah,
messed
She
it
went
up.
off
I was
script.
no.
like,
She went off
yeah,
script.
I
Say, what
came
are you
off
doing?
script. I should have kept talking.
Once she said something, I was on. Dog pile.
Okay. Okay.
He
Yeah,
act
I
like he
messed it
been there
up.
before. He act like he
Yeah.
been there before.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, man, we were
That's
talking
what's
about
up.
PTSD, man, just a different form. Now Vince is a naval guy,
Yes,
so he don't
Seaman.
have no PTSD.
Oh, Vince,
Huh.
you a Navy?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he's
got
seaman.
wet socks.
Seaman.
Yeah.
Now,
Seaman.
Yeah, you fucking grunts.
He said he had wet socks. All he has wet socks. That's your complaint.
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Oh,
oh
soggy sock ass boy.
Right.
man,
Hey, I still got a paper cut.
God, take him to the infirmary.
Medic!
Vince, I want to know, man. So, since we talking about PTSD,
Yep.
do you feel like talking about what we just talked about, the Chicago? I just want to talk about the tie-in. I don't want to talk about, I'm trying to get all into that, but not yet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we can do
okay.
that.
Because we talking
Yeah,
about
I
Trump.
got that.
We all talked about a little bit of stuff we had going on and shit. But
Right,
just
right, right.
let them know where this 50-year-old man is at in it. Because what I tell you the other day, I say, boy, if you go out here and start slapping everybody, ain't nobody gonna say nothing to you. After the story you told me, I was just like this.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, long story short, I kind of broke it down for Donna the other day a little bit too, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been like a lifelong search trying to locate the whereabouts of my real father or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. So, um, I had a bunch of piece together stories from childhood and a bunch of lies, you know, and a lot of people
To
ran
protect you.
interference.
To
Right,
protect you.
right. But a lot of people did things that they thought were in my best interest
Mm-hmm.
that ended up not being. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? So I missed a lifetime of knowing somebody, or getting to know somebody.
Yeah.
And then, I jumped on the ancestry thing or whatever around Christmas. And so far, I've been able to find two of my siblings. One of them has already passed away. He was a little younger than me, and I'm working on building a relationship with my younger sister now. So
That's dope.
That's what's up, man.
Ain't
Congratulations
that
on that
dope, man?
part. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? To be able to in the time frame that you're going to collapse and try. Are they local? Are they close?
no. Everybody was in Chicago.
Oh,
Fucking
Satan.
Chicago. Can you believe that, bro? This nigga.
Everybody.
So when I met Vince, bro, when I started at FedEx, I started with Gabe, but Gabe, I got a local gig, and me and Vince had went out. We was over the road. But when I met him, we sitting in the break. What was in the break room? Where was that? In the truck? Where the
No,
fuck was
we
that?
might have been in the truck. We might have been in the
Yeah.
truck. I can't remember.
And we sitting there talking and shit. I'm like, God damn, bro, you from the shot? I was like, you sound like a couple of my partners I was in the military with that was from
Right,
Chicago.
right.
Well, you know, we always go back and forth to Chicago, John. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
Of course.
yeah.
Got you,
So
got you,
I'm
got you,
like, you
got you.
sound like a couple of partners I had, from Chicago. He's like, nah, bro, I'm from Atlanta. I said, oh shit. Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't get that, but then when I heard him get on the phone with his wife, I said, yeah, that nigga from Atlanta. I
Okay,
said,
he
there you
is.
go. That's what I was looking
There
for.
it
But
is. There
but
it
I
is.
brought that up because to find out his pops is actually from the Shy, and he always up there. It's
Always
so
been up there,
fucking
man.
weird. It's like
Always.
it was calling you, right? Like it was pulling
Right,
you
right,
back.
right.
It's so
It's
crazy.
like he passed away in '02. I did basic at Great Lakes in '94. In '94. So that was, and then I did A school there too.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so I was back. I was in the city of Chicago all the time, not knowing how close I actually was
Right.
to
See,
him.
that's oh,
Right
That
there.
is
that's crazy.
bananas. That is
Yeah.
bananas, man.
So like I said, I found her like a couple weeks after Christmas, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm still in Chicago, whatnot." And I'm like, "Damn, I was just there 2 weeks ago."
It's
Right.
crazy how it works out like that. And it's also just you gotta look at it as far as hindsight is a lot, right? You always
Right.
think about certain situations, circumstances, and how we try to move forward with that.
Hmm.
And I always try to be like try to take the benefit out of the doubt, and also put doubt in the benefit.
Right.
Because Mace, I think it was Mace who said this point about him and his father's relationship, and he said that he felt that it was probably to his best benefit that God took his father out of his life, because he probably could have derailed what he was planning, what he was supposed to do.
Mm.
Could have. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's all about how you look at it.
Yeah. It's a lot. It's a lot.
Maybe
It's a lot.
it could have been a gift, or it could have been a curse, because you could have
Right.
been somewhere at a different level. So it's just about where you are right
That
now.
shit
So it's
might
like
have
every
made you
right.
move to Chicago, and
You
you
could have moved a
know
little bit
you
different.
already the
Everything
loose
probably
fucking
want to be a
cannon.
grandfather right now.
Boy, he know he a loose cannon. He do not need to be in no big ass city like that. Keep that nigga down here. Keep him down. He do not need to
Where
be
he
up at that
is.
Can't
Dollar
hear
Bill
Donna.
coming here.
Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Okay. My bad. My bad. So I was kind of coming that direction too. I was gonna ask you, and I don't know if you had time enough to actually process.
Not yet.
Okay. Okay. So
I
Not
I'm
know
not
yet.
you
even
ain't.
gonna. Yep.
No, no.
Yep.
Everybody. The main question, everybody in my family, because mainly, I was on that hunt for a while, and then my kids picked it up once they got old enough to realize what was going
Mm.
on. So they really want. I was at the point where I was kind of like, whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But they really wanted to know. So they keep asking me. The main question everybody keeps asking me is how I feel about it, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
I really don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
That's
Yeah.
what
You
I
know
but
you
asked
yeah,
you,
got.
and that's what you
You know
said.
you gotta. You know you gotta that ding 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 sit on
yeah,
somebody's couch.
yeah. It's coming.
Yeah, and
It's
walk through
coming.
that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And
it's
walk through
coming.
that
and
thing
because you
because
deserve it, man. Because
as
that's the time you need to yourself. You deserve that, man.
yeah
And ain't no problem with you getting some counseling,
yeah
and
Right, right, right.
instead of talking to the wife or the kids or whoever about it, man. Look, what I found with counseling, it's my fucking me time, and I enjoy it. I ain't got to censor my
yeah
words.
yeah, and it
I
You know what I'm
got
saying?
gives you that
Yeah,
chance to say what you want, what you really feel and think,
you. Right, right.
without having to worry about. And our families, they care about us, and they go off of what they know of us.
Yeah.
And sometimes that doesn't allow us to be open to who we're really trying to be
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and who we're
Right.
discovering that we are. So they
Mm-hmm.
mean well, but sometimes my mom will be like, "So what's happening?" I'm not telling you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I love you,
Exactly.
little short lady, but this
Yeah.
is my business. This between. Well, how did counseling? What did they say? You the problem. No, I was playing.
Yeah. Right. They told me not to talk to your ass.
Right,
That
right. Matter of fact,
that's
I'm a
Yeah. But
that's the
yeah,
that's the
yeah. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. And John, you're not aware, but Vince and Perry know. My nephew is dealing with the same thing. We getting ready
right,
to go on a trek of finding who dad is.
right.
yeah.
And
So
he
he's in
needs to
counseling.
know. He
He's in
Right.
needs to
counseling. Yep.
know how Vince feels at this age, He
Yeah,
needs to
Right,
yeah,
know a
right,
man
right, right.
like me that didn't. His father was in the same fucking city with him,
Yeah.
but didn't. You know,
yeah,
we didn't.
yeah,
And I
yeah,
know a couple of the reasons why.
yeah.
Yeah,
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 with
Yeah,
respect
yeah.
to both of you all,
yeah,
and any man dealing with this or woman, as a matter as far as that goes,
Hmm.
I don't want him to become our age,
right,
trying to
Yeah,
work
right,
through it.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
right,
he's dealing with that like right now. He'll be
right.
16 February 13th, and he's been in counseling for like the last year.
Ain't nothing
And
wrong with that.
Okay.
we yeah, and I love it for him, and he looks forward to it. His therapist is great, so he looks forward to it. And I told him, I was like, you are going to be an amazing man,
Yeah,
like
Yeah.
yeah.
amazing.
When he
He's a
come out on
good
the other
looking
side,
kid. Yeah, I'm like, you a good looking kid. You think these girls running after you because you fine?
yeah,
When all of this is together, man, he gonna be a. So yeah, they gonna have to deal with Auntie on that one though.
yeah, yep,
He's
I'll
gonna
weed
pull
him
up
out.
you and you and you.
Right,
right,
right, right. Cause his brother did too much work to be
Right, right,
pulled
right.
back
right.
down.
You're not about to come here and fucking dismantle
No,
all
Mm-mm.
this.
no. You're
Mm-mm.
not gonna do that. You're not gonna
Yeah,
do that.
yeah, yeah.
So how you
So
feeling on a scale of 1 to 10, brother Vince? How that little pointy thing on top of your head, on top of your shoulders doing? You all right? Everything
It's
good?
good.
You feel good?
It's okay. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot, but you know, I'm making a conscious effort
One
to
one to
stay in
ten.
touch.
1 to 10.
Huh?
I'm gonna tell you right now, 1 to 10. For me, I'm probably at and I'm being so fucking honest, probably at 6.
Yeah, I'm about six. I'm about six.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm about six.
What about you, brother John? You watching the game? I'm gonna come through the screen. I'm gonna get you, boy.
I'm at 7.
Oh, he playing? Nope. I'm looking at your glasses. You dirty. I'm looking in your glasses.
Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, hold on. I'll just like this. Right there.
Yeah, nah.
Right here.
You ain't
Right, right.
froze, nigga.
It's
Like,
right there. I
look,
see
look,
it.
Yeah, I'm
look,
looking in your glass.
look. You can see it.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how's your mental, brother? For real, no bull.
Right now, about a 7.3. I'm on my key
Okay.
three right now. About a 7.3.
7 point.
Yeah, and it was just the things
Lady
that I
D.
said I was gonna roll into 2025 with. So
Yeah,
7.3.
Yeah, yeah.
Lady
yeah,
D.
yeah. The mental, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. About probably about a month or so ago, almost maybe 2 months, I was like a 3. I was struggling. I was struggling, coupled with menopause and just dealing, cause I'm the youngest of four, but you would
Okay.
think I was the oldest. And I truly believe, God positions you where He's gonna give you strength to deal and go. So
Right.
I'm the youngest in the family, but you might as well say I'm the oldest.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Same here.
I did, yeah,
Same here.
yeah, and end up, have nephew and stuff like that. But yeah, I was struggling. I was struggling. My daughter actually turned me on to it's a natural ashwagandha.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Woo
used to
woo
date a girl named
woo.
I used to date a girl named Ashwagandha in high school.
Did you?
Mm.
Well, she should have been good for you.
She was bow-legged and slew-footed. She just walked in circles all day.
Oh
Got on my
man,
damn nerves.
boy, she could
But I
sign
heard
and
of
she could
ashwagandha though.
sing
I
when
have
she
heard of
signed.
ashwagandha.
But yeah, I was very very low. Had to call the therapist and get some sessions in
Well, let's
Okay.
talk
and
about this
just
ashwagandha. What is that? Ain't the licking the toad? Is that the DMT shit? Is that what that is?
no.
Oh, I don't know. I
It's
don't know.
natural. It's natural. It's
Oh, okay.
natural.
Yeah,
Well, so is the
it's
toad.
you might as well
God
say
made
it's like
him.
huh?
So is the toad. God made him.
Ah,
I don't do feet, but
I said licking the toad. The DMT, the trip that you go on when you lick. Whatever. Anyway,
got you. You
oh, he
said
said
toes.
toad. I thought he
toad.
said
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
toad.
Vince.
I
yeah.
thought he said toes.
Well,
I
Yeah,
thought he
yeah.
well,
said
God
toes
made
I thought he
toad
too.
said
too.
toe. I thought he said toe.
T-O.
Hey,
No,
I
but
thought he
God
said
didn't
toe.
make all toes equal, sir.
you
He
ain't lying
sure
about
did.
that one.
He
No.
sure did. He sure did. But yeah, the ashwagandha it helps regulate your sleep. It balances your anxieties.
Hmm.
Like I take it every night. It was almost like immediately.
It's
Okay.
Yeah,
better
I
than a
felt
gummy.
a difference.
You got an
Huh?
immediate
Better than
reaction.
taking a gummy.
Well, honestly, I can't say I do gummies. I,
No.
I I did for a little bit of time, and it just for me, I needed to still feel upright. I just still need to
That shit
feel
just help me
upright.
sleep. It's just for sleep, dude. When I take
Yeah,
I'm out. I'm
Yeah,
gone.
yeah.
I can get a
I
good
hear a
seven
lot. Yeah,
hours.
I hear a lot.
Good
Yeah, I
7 hours.
hear a lot. My sister Claudette
My
definitely.
girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
she's definitely with the gummies. And my daughter actually, my daughter was like, you need to, my daughter's 27, so she
Hmm.
was like, you need to maybe,
Yeah.
try some gummies or whatever. But in my mind, it's like, no.
But see, now we've been conditioned by this damn country to
Yes.
believe shit that's not true about marijuana, and I even had to learn that. I was a whole
Mhm.
police officer and everything. We demonize something that's not evil. It
Yeah.
is
yeah,
not
Yeah.
evil.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
just looking at
So yeah.
the definition, ashwagandha is an ancient medicinal herb.
Oh,
Ashwagandha
herb ass
is
nigga.
an
Word to
ancient
herd.
medicinal herb with various possible health benefits. Study finds suggested that it may reduce anxiety and stress, support
Yep.
restful sleep, and even improve cognitive functioning in certain populations. Ashwagandha is likely safe for most people in the short term. So I guess it's not a long
Yeah.
term
I
solution.
have
Not
to
even
say, yeah,
anything.
I
Look into
immediately
that.
felt a difference.
I'll look into that.
I
You
immediately
do it
felt
like
a
a tea,
difference.
or what is it, like a tea?
Now
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure it comes in a tea form, but it's pills.
Okay.
So
Capsules,
yep, it's
capsules are
like
hard.
two.
Capsules are hard pills.
Yep, yep,
Okay.
yep. So I take two of them in the evening, and I'll rest because I promise you, I think I was waking up 3 4 times just
Oh, for
because
sure.
I would be tired. I knock out. Next thing you know, I'm sitting up like what the like who the hell said call my name? Like
Right,
why am
right.
I up?
Can't turn your mind off. I hate that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But as of today, the original question, as of today, I say I'm a good 8.
That's
I'm a
good.
I'm a I'm a good
That's
8.
solid as shit.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
That is
good.
good.
Yeah.
That
Fuck
is
with that.
fucking
That's good.
awesome, actually.
Better
Yeah,
than
it
some
Yeah.
is.
people.
All right, so let's go
Considering.
ahead and wrap this thing here up. We're gonna let's see. Well, Vince, we're gonna let you go last since you're a late bloomer.
Ha!
But
I caught the bus. Shit. But
Sister
Mark,
Donna.
he didn't. Mark didn't show up.
Mark didn't
Now
make it. Mark,
he said he
well,
was running late at work. I
he
said, you
knew
know you ain't got no job.
about 8:30, I think, but he gonna
He
get
said
in.
I got no
Everybody gonna be
job.
gone.
He
Man,
gone.
he ain't got no damn job. I don't know why he be lying.
I
But
know. I know. Mark is a man of leisure.
Sister Donna, leave these people with some encouraging thoughts, and we're gonna go around the table with it. Just say whatever you feel, sis.
Listen, I mean, patience. Patience. We are lacking patience. We want these relationships, whether we're married or single, working on it or whatever. We have to have patience with each other. As women, I know, we look and we have these expectations of men to do certain things for me and in the dating stage, but we have to realize everyone is dealing with their different struggles, and you got to match up with that one that you all can tolerate and help and be patient with each other's struggles.
Mhm.
So let's be patient because PTSD is a thing that everyone has dealt with in some form or some fashion.
Right. Right. Right.
So let's be patient with one another.
I
Hmm.
like patience. I like patience. I like patience.
All right, brother John, what you
For
got?
me, with patience, just coming off of patience, I'm gonna say be vulnerable. Be vulnerable
Yeah.
with your feelings, and just be vulnerable to your closest friends. Be vulnerable to your partners, your domestic partners, whoever it may be. Just be vulnerable. Be open. Be communicative for the things that you might be struggling with. Because sometimes, and the same thing I talked to my wife about, sometimes I may talk to you about certain things. It's not for you to respond,
There
just
you
to hear
go.
me out, just get it off my chest. Because
Hmm.
sometimes
Right.
I don't need the right answer. I
Hmm.
just need to
Yeah.
say it out loud, and I can feel better. So
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
open and be vulnerable. That's what I got.
My man,
Okay.
brother Vince, give it to me, L.A.
Well,
I
what I
know
was
you
gonna
got
say
some shit to
is,
say.
you already know. Always, it's like, but no, I was just
I
gonna
love
say,
y'all relationship. I ain't gonna lie. I love
Man,
y'all
this
guys.
is
I
this
love y'all
cat.
relationship.
Oh my god.
hey, that's Elder Bars. I'm Chico. You know what I mean?
Yo, I think more men need to develop or have more men need to have friendships like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
And
love it.
you ain't even seen me and John cut up, boy. You could go back on the husband show
Listen, I'm sitting
yesterday.
here imagining because when
Hmm.
y'all both got the Detroit hats on and
Oh yeah.
and from the
Oh
same
yeah.
hood or whatever, I can imagine. But I love this for y'all. I
Well, I
really do.
appreciate it.
Hey John. So my son the other day he called me. He was like, "Hey man, what your boy doing sniffing for cats?" I was like, "What?" And I went on. TikTok, and I'm like, "The hell is going on?" You know
Man,
what I'm
I
talking about?
saw that shit. I
Yes,
said,
I
You saw
know what you're
that?
talking
he's
about.
lost it. I say he didn't
I'm
lost it.
trying. Donna ain't seen it. I don't know. Yeah, it's
Donna, you
just.
gotta see it.
It's
I
I'll
gotta
just.
send
check
it
it
to
out.
you.
It's
I'm gonna
the
send it
music.
to
Send it
you.
to me.
It's
Send
the
it to me.
music. It's the music
Oh
that
my
makes it
god! I'm
funny.
like,
It's
my
And
boy.
he
I was like,
finally
my boy
broke.
got cabin
I
fever
said
or
he
something.
finally broke.
Yeah, send it
no
to me. I
man.
gotta
It's
see.
it's the
I am.
music that
Oh
But
makes it
shit.
yo,
just funny.
yo,
Yeah.
real
No,
talk
but for
though.
real, what you got? What you got?
I mean, my motto for the year 2025 is be part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Part of the solution, part of the problem.
Yes.
You know, and not to sit around and wait for things to come, man. It's time to go grab it.
Mm.
You know, and like I said, I made a conscious effort to dig into my past and figure out where the hell I came from. And now it's taking work to develop a relationship with my new sister, you know. And I was hoping I at least had one sibling older than me because I'm not, now I'm the oldest on all sides.
Golly.
But
Ooh.
I tell you what, my dad died at 46.
Okay.
Mm.
His dad died at 47.
Mm.
I'm
And you
50.
still here.
You
I'm
broke the
winning.
mold. You broke the mold.
Come
I'm
on.
winning.
You broke the mold, my boy. You
I'm
broke
winning.
the mold, my boy.
Yes.
And that's all I got,
Yes.
man.
Broke it,
Be
my
part.
boy.
All right. Well,
Yeah, yes,
for me,
man.
I'll say this. I'm gonna take it to the foundation.
Mhm.
Find a counselor.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Find you somebody. Just start there. First, that's the first thing. Find you somebody you're gonna be comfortable with, and
Hmm.
even though they're not supposed to judge, you still feel it sometimes, right?
Mm.
But
Right.
you got to find somebody that makes you comfortable because they're
Yeah.
not judging, but you feel it because you're talking. You running your fucking mouth, you telling your shit, and you like that motherfucker just blinked twice. What that mean?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see
Right.
like so you got to find somebody you're gonna be comfortable with because it's gonna be awkward and you're gonna feel away. But I would
Yeah.
say that's the first
And
step.
be
Find somebody.
honest.
Yeah,
Be
yeah,
honest.
yeah.
You
Be
You
cannot
honest.
heard
go
There
to
her.
you
You heard
go.
what I
counseling
told her.
lying.
You heard what I
Yeah.
told her in the beginning. I wouldn't be.
Yeah. Yeah. What are we trying to save face for? We there because
Yeah,
we messed up,
yeah,
or we
yeah.
either we
We need
think we
help,
messed
or we
up.
trying to
Somebody
find
told us
help.
we messed up, or we yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's going to hurt before it
Oh
gets better.
God. Oh
It's
God.
going to hurt.
Yeah.
Telling somebody
It's
your inner thoughts of how you feel about yourself. Oh my God, you don't even know.
but
But you know
Perry,
what? It's
Perry. Also, the stuff that you find out about yourself. That stuff, right? That's like what?
I'm
okay.
I,
Okay.
I'm what?
Moi?
Me.
Uh yeah. So I found for me, and it's just for me before we get out of here, when shit is going crazy, because I I've been known to just go ham, you know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yes, you
but
have. You know. You
hey,
know.
shut up. But what I've been finding now, say some shit or go fucking from 0 to 10. I just
Uh
remove
huh.
myself from the situation. That's
Yep.
the best
There it is.
thing to
Don't it
get
feel
Walk
like
away.
good?
get out of there
Walk
Doesn't it
away.
feel good?
and
Yeah.
stay away as long as you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah. I
I'm
learned that
telling you.
thing. Like, let me just shut up and move on
basically.
Yeah.
and sleep
Hey
so much
man.
better. Like,
I'm
what?
telling you. I'm like a woman when I get super stressed, bro. I do retail therapy. I go shopping.
Oh, yeah.
I
Oh,
ain't spending no
yeah.
money. I don't know.
Within the budget, though. Within the
Yeah.
Yeah,
budget.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I ain't gonna
Like,
blow it up.
you ask any of my people, I'm a sales shopper. I
Oh
don't pay
yeah.
full price for nothing.
Nothing.
Somebody,
Look at y'all.
nothing.
Yeah. You got to make the face when you say nothing. You can't be, I was for nothing. No, you got to be like, it's all
Yeah.
nothing.
No, no, I'm a sneaker fiend, and everybody, I got 50,000 pair of sneakers, and they be like, please, I got these on sale. That's why I have
Come on,
50,000 pair.
come
Little
on.
light skin right there, sneaker freak too. Little
Hey,
light
you
skin.
come over, you got goddamn new steel. I'll be like, boy, they coming.
Wait,
You be like, I'm trying to be like you. I say, get like you.
hold on. Which light brush you talking about? Which
That
light brush
light
Right,
you
right in the
talking
middle.
about?
right.
In the middle. Yeah.
I guess it's me.
That's you, bro.
It's not in the middle for me.
No,
I got
no.
my boxes going
John,
like this.
John just
John
Okay.
just,
he just made accommodations for his shoes.
Oh, he
You see
did.
it, Donna.
That's right.
Send her
I
that too.
saw that.
He just made an apartment for his fucking shoes.
Yes, yes. He has a loft. A loft.
oh,
They got
well,
lighting.
I ain't gonna lie, John.
You
My
keep my hand on my
shoes are
pearls.
in I ain't gonna lie, John. My shoes are in 4 closets in my
That's
house.
crazy.
The
She was
gym
living the red
closet,
light
the
shit.
guest room closet, the
Oh,
bedroom closet.
this uppity Negro only wears one kind. I'm sorry,
That's
we got
it.
two kinds. Two kinds. I'm sorry, I lied on you.
Rocking, John. What you rocking?
Jordans, ones and threes.
That's it.
Nothing
Okay.
Jordans, ones and
Okay.
threes,
That's
ones and
all.
threes.
And there's no
Okay.
Oh,
laces.
And my wife swear, she said they the same pair of shoes. I said, especially if I get like multiple different versions of threes. She
Yeah.
swear they're the same. I'm like,
I'm
they're
with you.
not the same.
I'm
They're
with you. They
not
just hating. They
the
just hating.
same.
I'm with you on
hey,
that one.
No,
Talking
no,
about
we
sight.
sneakerheads, but we ain't like y'all
Yeah, I got a glass cabinet that they put in with LEDs in the whole
with
thing.
LED lights.
Yo, I've been checking that out. I was thinking I'm gonna buy
Yes,
one
man. It's
though.
called Sneaker Tower. Sneaker Tower. They also
Okay.
got AP, but they got one for hats too, though.
Oh, wait a
do
minute.
they?
See,
Yes,
that's what y'all need.
Oh, I
it's
got
called,
a million
Yeah,
of
it's called a
these
hat tower. I
motherfuckers.
know,
Oh,
I know. That's what I do know. You got a million of is that baseball caps. I know
Okay.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Hey man,
Yeah,
let me
it's
tell y'all a
dope.
quick story. Let me tell y'all a quick story, right? So I was about 10 years old. Okay, this is right after Christmas. I come to the breakfast table and I got my penny loafers on, my little corduroys or whatever, right? So look. You know, I've been the same nigga always,
yeah.
bro. But anyway, so Pops is like, "What the fuck you wearing them shoes for?" I'm like, "Cause I want to wear them." He was like, "Didn't your grandma get you some shoes for Christmas?" And I was like, "Nah." And she was like, "Yes, I did, baby." She had went to Family Dollar and got me some that was attached with the little plastic. You know what I'm saying? You just pick
Yeah.
them up. Pops was like, put them new shoes on. I'm like,
Are you
no.
sick? They made you put them on?
He made me wear them shits to school, bro.
Lord have
That
mercy,
Oh,
would have
God.
damaged our relationship.
It
We'd have
yeah.
been
did.
beefing. We'd have been
It would.
beefing. We'd have been on site.
They
Every
didn't
time I
care.
saw Pops, it'd been on site.
Didn't care.
So that's
They
why
didn't care.
I don't care about what anybody say about my sneakers now. You know what I
They had
mean?
the
Cause
hard.
nigga,
They had
your
the
shit
hard
always
bottom
fresh.
when
So
you
Hard
was running. It
bottom.
was click clack, click clack.
Yes.
That's that
Yes.
nigga that had
PTSD.
penny
That's that
loafers and he put a quarter
PTSD
in
we was
there.
talking
That's
about. That's
PTSD.
that PTSD we was talking about. That
Exactly.
PTSD.
childhood trauma. You know what I'm
Yep.
There
saying?
it is.
Because
He
I
the
got
kind of he
roasted.
the
And that's why I buy so many sneakers.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
I
He the
got
kind of he
roasted
the
that
kind
day.
of nigga that will have penny loafers and he'll put a quarter in his shit.
Oh, yeah.
Rich,
Oh, yeah. It was a quarter in there.
rich
Matter of
nigga
fact, it
problem.
was a quarter in one and a nickel in the other one.
Rich
Thank
Wow.
nigga
you.
problems. You feel me? Rich nigga problems.
Oh, 30-cent ass nigga. Oh man,
Man,
yo,
y'all
I
killing me. Y'all
appreciate y'all,
killing me,
man. This
man.
was dope. We gotta do this
Yeah, man, we gotta link up
again.
again soon. We gotta
Yeah.
Oh,
link up.
yeah.
We
Oh,
definitely
yeah.
gotta link up again
And I
soon,
want
man.
to
Send me
oh
that,
yeah.
Yeah.
send me that
I
TikTok.
got you. I
And
got you.
when the weather breaks, man, I'm trying to put something together, man. We might have to do, John, me and you talk about, me and you, Vince, too, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like how we went home for the draft, man. Just start doing some pop-up pods, man. We can come to VA
I
and do
like that,
one.
man.
We can do one here.
Especially here,
Donna, you
man.
yeah, I got the tent.
Especially in DC.
That
Especially in
fucking tent.
DC, dog. It'd be crazy.
We got the
Yeah.
feather flags. We got the
DC would be
tablecloth
crazy.
covers.
Yo,
Got
We
everything.
got everything.
I got a 30-foot Coachman Catalina
She do.
trailer.
She do.
Oh,
I got a 30-foot.
an
Let's talk
alcoholic
about it,
beverage
sis.
until you said
Let's talk
trailer.
about some shit.
Except for
Telling you.
Catalina. I'm like, shit,
Look,
you got
look.
rum in it?
You
Look.
missed Coachman. I said Coachman first.
I didn't
Coachman
know. I didn't
first.
know. I thought it was an
You said the
alcoholic
trailer,
beverage
and I got
until you
I
said
got the
trailer.
truck
I was
to
like,
pull that
oh,
motherfucker.
okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, no,
yeah,
P.
yeah,
P.
yeah.
P. She got the truck to pull it, too.
For
Oh,
sure she
Lord
do.
Jesus.
What was I thinking?
She
I
a
had to get
Ram
that
girl.
Ram.
My
I had
bad.
to get that 1500.
That's
I
my
She a
was
Ram
pulling
girl.
it. I
Oh,
was
she got
pulling it with
1500
an
too? I got a
Armada.
1500
He had
too.
the payload to
Yeah.
pull it, but I had to.
Both of them.
You got
My
a
girl.
you
I
got
got
a Ram?
1500. Yeah, I got a red 1500.
He got
Both
a
of
too.
I would never not ever have a truck again in my life. I would never not ever have a truck
I
again
agree.
in my life. That shit
Yeah.
would never
I
change.
agree. This
For real.
thing has been it was a beautiful investment.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
yeah.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Lifesaver.
Yep.
Yeah.
A beautiful investment. And
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
want
yeah.
nobody around. I just get into the Z. I'd be like, I don't know who y'all are. I don't have space. There's
Right.
no room in here.
There's no third row. There's no third row.
There's no second row. The Z is a 2-seater.
It's a
Right.
coupe, goddamn.
Right.
It's a coupe.
Yeah.
Put a motherfucking bed on it.
Like I can't pick nobody up this week. I'm sorry.
It's not happening. It's not happening.
Well, I definitely appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
And,
P.
let's figure out something, man. Do this thing again.
Let's line something up again here soon, man. Rather sooner
Hey,
than
I'm
later.
with it.
You know what I'm saying? And then,
Unless I cannot leave, I will be remiss if I say y'all tell the first ladies I said hello and I can't wait to meet them.
Okay.
yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Look at Pete. Look at
Perry,
Pete.
fix your face.
Oh.
You always have to acknowledge the lady of the
Oh,
house.
for sure.
Oh
If
yeah,
you ain't doing that, it's something
That's a
wrong.
problem. I
That's
got
right.
you.
yeah.
All
So
respect.
we
All
acknowledge this.
respect.
Y'all tell the ladies I said hello, and yes, I'm looking forward to meeting
10-4
you.
Roger.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Brother John, take us on out of here, man.
No, man, I appreciate everybody coming in here, man. And this is just building on to different avenues, different ventures, and everything.
Talk up, sexy.
Yeah, it's just there's different avenues, different ventures, and I definitely, can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
We
we
hear you.
got you.
We hear you loud and
Can y'all hear
clear.
me? Yeah, I
Got
gotta
you now,
turn it. Yeah,
Mojo.
I've been
Yeah,
turning it down.
it sounds like the midnight storm in
This
this
is
Yeah,
motherfucker.
WJOB.
Mojo classic.
This is
Ah, nah, to keep hanging,
WJOB
baby.
FM,
He said, "Talk up,
FM
sexy."
98.
At the
It's
Sweat
8:02 and it's
Hotel.
35 degrees outside. It was barely sunny. Just
Hold
going to
on,
move
did
on to
you
the
hear this
midnight
nigga
hour.
You
Vince
better do
say
it. You better do
Sweat
it.
Hotel.
But yeah, man.
Go ahead, sexy boy.
Appreciate everything. Just on to the next one, man. Y'all have a great evening, great night. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The Husband Show Podcast, real life relationship group.
Grow group.
Growth.
He went to Detroit Public Schools.
He
I
did.
know, I can't see it.
I thought
Real
so.
life relationship group. I thought so. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I mean.
Whoa.
word is but I'll call you son because you shine like one.
God. Yo, God. Yo, Shamin just got busted in the head 2 times.
All right,
Laying
all
there
right.
like a
Not too
newborn
much. Not
fucking
too much.
baby.
All right,
Don't
we
be
got
on it
Not too
now.
much.
We
Not too
start
much
acting
on the
out.
BK. Not too much.
We
Not too
start
much.
acting out. We start acting out. We start acting out.
I'm sorry. All right, y'all, man. I
Oh, Lord.
appreciate y'all.
Hey, have a great evening, everybody.
All
Yeah.
right, baby.
Peace.
Later.